Welcome, guys, to another World War Marvel. As you know, I'm your channel host, Adam, and today I am back once again, same day, filming multiple battle reports. John.
Yeah, I'm still John.
Yeah, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, same as this morning.
Yeah, about the same.
Got a full belly, just had lunch.
Yep.
It's good. We're setting up at round 2 of our games. Well, I shouldn't say round 2, but match 2 of the day.
Yep.
We've already rolled off. We've picked our squads from our rosters and did the scenario and all this stuff. You have priority this turn.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I do. Right.
He's gonna say
you chose, but I have priority. Yes, I do.
Well, no, I didn't choose anything.
You chose sides.
I chose sides.
Yes.
But you chose everything else.
All right.
Yeah. So what did you choose?
I chose to go with the Worthy Hammer scenario.
For extraction.
Yep.
And I drew my 2 cards, and the 2 cards I drew, one was the Extremis 3.0, and the other one was the Serum. And we played the Serum last time, so I didn't want to do the same one again, just for sake of changing it up. And that's so I went with Extremis 3.0. Both of them are on map D for deployment on the board.
Yep. Everything's just stacked up on the 4 points.
That's right. Which is interesting.
Yeah.
And so Extremis, basically, when you're within range 1 and interact with it, you can spend a power within 1 to interact, spend a power, and heal somebody 1 damage within range 2 of that point.
Yeah.
Where the hammers is basically you get a victory point for controlling a hammer, or having the hammer, gives you an extra damage on your attacks, yes. But your tactics cards that you use cost an extra.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's basically that 18 threat.
Yeah.
And so we set up our squads for that, and we're ready to roll dice. So let's show you guys the board, show you the squads, and get right into the match from there. So in this game, not much has changed since the last game. If you haven't watched that one, go back and check it out in our playlist for the World War Marvel segment. We are using the same rosters, basically, correct, John?
Yep, roster has not changed.
The only one change that I did is I added in Crew of the Milano with mine and took out March for Death. And everything else is the same. So the squad that I'm taking here is going to be Black Dwarf, Loki, Rocket, Star-Lord, and Ronan the Accuser with the Infinity Gem power. I then have my 5 tactics cards here, so no matter the cost, basically take 1 to 3 damage and reduce the cost of the ability by that much. And then I got Crew of the Milano, so any number of Guardians of the Galaxy's characters may spend 1 power to play this card. For each power spent, for each character that spent power, remove all special conditions, and they cannot suffer special conditions for this round. And then I got Field Dressing, Brace for Impact, and Patch Up. So similar to last game. John, what do you have here, sir?
Oh, I've got the standard suspects from Asgard, Thor, Valkyrie, and Hela. But I've also got Black Dwarf, because he's looking pretty good.
Yes.
And Okoye, because 2 points left.
That's right. And so that is a whopping 18 threat right there. Your good old cards here. I do love this Odin's Blessing. It is really good.
It's a really good card to be an Asgard for.
Field Dressing. Oh, you decided to take Field Dressing this time, eh?
Yep.
Worked for me last time.
Well,
we'll see.
I threw it in my roster because I've recently learned that Hulk is not immediately removed from the board when he's KO'd.
And so you can add him back on. Yeah, which is really nice. And then Patch Up, Brace for Impact, and Advanced R&D to spread your power around, because you do have a ton of power. So, so we'll come back with deployment next. That's a lie. I'm going to actually show you guys the board, not deployment. So we are using this mat, which is by Mars, and it is one of their city mats that they have. I can't remember the name of it because I never actually bought it. It's John's mat.
There's no names. They have like 100 or so of these things.
Oh man!
You can pick whatever you like.
But we do have like a cityscape here, so we got some buildings which are all size 5, size 3 here, 2 over there, 2 for the car, size 4 truck. Some scatter train, which is size 1. The trees are size 2. Another card there as well. So, but that is the board I will be setting up on the far side over there, and John will be setting up on this side here. All right, so here we are with the deployment. I have set up Star-Lord over here, Loki, Rocket, Black Dwarf, Ronan, where you've set up Valkyrie, Black Dwarf, Hela, Okoye over there, and Thor, I think, is like right behind this tower somewhere.
Yep, right down there.
Right down there. So that is that. John has first activation this turn, so we'll come back round 1. Valkyrie is going to be John's first activation round 1. What are you going to do with her?
She's going to go get a hammer, one of the far winds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, just get out there and see what happens.
Right?
Score them points.
Don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. So just moving up there, and then picking up that hammer, and yeah.
Right about there.
Sounds good.
Fine.
Yep. Like that?
Yep.
Sounds good. Loki's going to be my first activation. He is going to come around this building and just basically, with his first move, and come up there like so. And then, yeah, I might as well, I think, just sort of like move up like so.
Get into position to do stuff.
Get into position to do stuff if needed. Okay, Okoye, I'm assuming?
Yep, Okoye.
Not Thor, eh?
No, non-committal stuff. Go in there, grab the hammer.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah, do your thing.
I like scoring points.
Absolutely.
I'm good with scoring points.
Yeah.
So,
I can't get anybody over to that hammer because of this building that was in the way, so. But that is all right. I think Ronan's going to be next for me. He is going to move up here like so. And then he is going to just move back a little bit. Just so I have you within 4 like so.
Okay.
And then he's going to shoot into Okoye. So I'm using my universal weapon. That's range 4, 5 dice into Okoye. Don't roll.
All right.
That is going to be your first or next activation in round 1.
Yep.
Or third, sorry.
Yep, third. So she's just going to come up here,
Take a move action,
position, and yeah, she'll pick up a hammer.
Okay, sounds good. Star-Lord's going to be next. He's going to do a medium move and just basically jump up onto this building here. Moving straight up, just to the front edge of it, type thing. Just sort of like this. Are you okay with that up there?
I think he probably needs to actually be sitting on it because you got to be completely on and not flopping all over.
On the terrain, right? Yeah. So he's still on the terrain,
fine.
right?
Yeah, that's fine.
So, yeah. Okay. All right, so range 4 shot with an element gun into Valkyrie. Let's see what I get here. So that is 1. 1.
Oh.
Wow. Not going well. You block it.
Is fine.
Black Dwarf's going to be your next activation.
Yep, he's going to go help Valkyrie deal with the pesky duo over there.
Sounds good. Second move is going to bring him up, basically right in contact with Valkyrie almost.
I don't know how close I want to be to Valkyrie.
No idea.
You do have a beam, so I should spread out a bit.
I do have a beam, you are right. Rocket's going to be going next. He's going to be moving just to basically the other side of this within range 1. Do I have line of sight on you? Yeah, I sure do. So something like that, I think, because I just want to be within range 5. Spending 1 to interact with the hammer and pick it up. And then he is going to do a 6-die shot into Black Dwarf.
Okay.
It's energy.
Yep.
So here we go. I got roll. Good roll. And dropping stuff now. Come on! That's 3 so far.
Alright.
And then crit in there. So let's see what happens with the crit. 4, sir. 4.
It's alright, I guess.
You block all 3.
We'll take 1.
Like every shot.
You did 4 though, right?
No, I've done 3.
Oh.
Or 4. Yeah,
so I take 1.
Yeah, you take 1. Woo! Thor's going next. Not that you can see him, but he's right behind that building down there.
He flies. He's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got that.
That's right.
Ability.
Yep.
And
Range 5 is definitely in.
yeah, so I guess I just throw a hammer at
Adam?
of course if I damage him he's gonna make me not gain power.
That's right.
Oh, does he have enough power for that?
Absolutely he does, because he has a power gem.
Of course I can just clear it later, so it's fine. Yeah, I'll throw a hammer at it.
Okay, sounds good. 5 dice, is it?
It is
Physical or energy?
It is physical.
Okay. Let's see what you got. That's 3 plus crit. 3. Let me see what I get with my physical. I don't get a single one, so I take 3 damage and gain 3 power. Oh, lovely. And I am giving judgment, or passing judgment on Thor as well. Spending 2 of the 3 power that I just gained. Black Dwarf's next. He's going to be going up the board. 1 there. And then 2. Maybe not.
If his base fits.
It should fit. There we go.
All right.
There's 2 right there. Going into round 2, cleanup phase. Basically, I got 2. John got 6. We are starting round 2 now. I'm sitting on 4 power on Loki, 2 on Black Dwarf, 7 on Ronan, 2 on Star-Lord, and 2 on Rocket. Because, I can't roll any dice this game whatsoever. You know what you're doing, John? Who are you starting with?
Well, before I do anything, I am removing judgment from Thor.
No, you aren't.
Yeah, Asgard and all that.
Yeah.
And then Okoye is running like heck.
Running? Are you sure?
Yeah, she's getting out of there.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna lock in that point and give up the extremis location.
Absolutely. Makes sense. 1 movement. Are you doing a second movement with her?
Yep.
Okay. And going back with a second one?
Yeah, I think I probably... Actually, maybe I should climb, because then she can get off the building on the other side. Seems some distance.
Sounds good. So?
She can actually, bodyguard for Thor if something happens.
Sounds good. Going to start off with Rocket over here. He's going to do a plasma rifle into Black Dwarf. 6 dice because he has a hammer. Let's see what happens. Well, that's 3 on there. Okay.
Dwarf will block 2 of those. Take 1.
Alright, I gain power from that. I have to do it again, because I was hoping for more than just that 1 power. Let's try it 1 more time. So 2.
2, okay.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, okay.
And that is dice rolls. This is, I think, been a crappy roll every game, and you've been rolling hot so far. Yeah. We will see what happens. Right. Your activation next, sir. You're going to be activating your Black Dwarf this turn, or this activation. What are you doing with him?
He is going to pay a point of power to remove damage.
Yep.
And, I think he is just going to advance and beat on Star-Lord.
Sounds good.
He's a shorty short.
Yeah, just getting in there.
That should be fine. In fact, can I be on the console? And probably not.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's his movement there. What are you going to do next?
I'll just take a regular
shot at Star-Lord.
Swing.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Let's see. Yeah,
6 dice is good. Let's see what you get. 2. Let's see what I get. I got 1, so he's going to take 1. Alright. So you've already interacted with it.
Ooh, you use your...
Okay, so you're going to interact with the console and heal your last damage on Black Dwarf?
Yep.
Sounds good. 3 power with Star-Lord and activate him and do full auto into Valkyrie. So it's 7 dice.
You're actually targeting Black Dwarf, though.
Okay.
I'll pay the 3.
Sounds good. So that is 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 3. And so then he also wants status effect, so...
I'll take 2.
2, okay. And then he will also gain the stun condition.
Okay.
Then I'm going to do regular elemental gun into Valkyrie as well. Doing anything?
I can't.
Okay.
Loki's too close. It would cost me 2 extra power.
Alright, so that's 3 with a crit.
Okay.
So 3 onto Valkyrie.
Valkyrie takes 3.
Sounds good.
He's going to spend 2 power
Valkyrie?
Yep. Move 2 damage.
Okay, 1 from interacting and 1 from
Asgard.
Yep. Sounds good.
And let's see. Do I have movement to get close enough to Star-Lord? I think I certainly do. So yeah, we'll spend 3 to charge.
Okay. Sounds good.
And yeah, we'll just come right up over here.
Sounds good, sounds good.
And yeah, we'll roll our dice, see what happens.
See what happens. 6 dice because of the hammer. Let's see what happens.
It's 3.
3. Okay, so here's my 3 physical defense. Gonna re-roll that because I didn't get any successes with plucky attitude.
True.
So that's 1, so he's going to take 2.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, we'll just use our Dragon Fang attack for 3 power.
Sounds good.
Nice 8 dice with the hammer.
Why not? That's 4 with 2 crits in there. And then 5, 6.
Yeah, no wilds.
No wilds. Let's see what happens to Star-Lord. Star-Lord gets 2 crits.
Okay.
And then can we get 2 more in there, please? That's 3. So he's going to take 3 and become dazed. I'm going to do Black Dwarf next and try, keyword, to do a axe strike into Thor here. So let's see what happens here. Basic striking power. Come on! 3, sir. 3.
3?
3.
Okay.
That's something. Something. You block 1.
So take 2.
2. Yep. He uses 4 power now that he has to use Brutal End, which is an 8 die attack onto Thor.
Okay.
Come on, Ronan, or Black Dwarf, do well with 8 dice. That is 3, but a crit is in there. That's 3 again.
Okay.
Not what I was hoping for, but that is okay.
Thor takes 3.
Okay, and he is staggered as well. That is it for Black Dwarf at this point in time. All right, Thor, is your next activation?
Yep.
Okay.
Thor sacrifices an action to get rid of this staggery thing.
Yep.
And then he uses 4 Asgard because he's Thor.
That's what he does.
He is 4 Asgard.
Yeah.
And he's going to come down over here with a 4 Asgardy attack.
Yep. Into Black Dwarf.
Yep.
Sounds great. Alright, so 4 Asgard from Thor into Black Dwarf.
Yep.
Let's see what you get. That's good.
Yeah,
that's really good.
6 with a wild throw.
Which is a throw. Yeah, here we go. I make 1.
Yep.
1, so he's going to take 5, so 4. And you're throwing him.
And I'm throwing him.
Yeah.
If I want to, I can't think of a reason not to.
Not to throw him into Ronan.
So we'll just throw him into Ronan.
Absolutely. I'm just going to brace on both of them, I think.
Seems reasonable.
Yep. And you're throwing the truck.
Yeah, throw the truck with Thor into, I mean, I could just hit rocket, but I
How long can you throw it?
When I'm throwing it, I can throw it I can't hit
Yeah.
rocket. Only
No.
medium. But it'll get to Ronan.
I don't know about that.
Oh, well, you don't think that?
I don't think so, because...
Oh, that will be awkward.
Nope. You can't, sorry.
Darn. Alright, I guess I don't do that then.
Alright, so Ronan's going to be my next go. I'm going to move him somewhere. Alright, so he's moving there like so. And then I'm going to do a strike into Thor. Just a basic strike. 4 dice because I have shock at this point in time. 1!
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see what Thor can do. Thor's
You
fine.
block it. Activating Hela.
Yep.
What are you going to do with her?
She is going to spend 2 power to do a... Actually, she'll actually spend her token as well.
Okay.
And do
The soul
Claim
one.
Soul
Okay.
for 8.
Okay.
Nice.
On to Black Dwarf.
On to Black Dwarf.
All right.
Just end that guy.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, he's hard to take out, so take your chances while you got him.
Yep.
There's it. Seems alright.
And you say you weren't having good dice.
Okay, maybe the dice.
Like,
maybe
you
the
rolled.
dice are saying
Yeah, yeah. Here we go.
I mean, he only needed 2. And oh, there you go. There's 3.
There's 5. So I block 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I take. So I block 6 of those 8.
And then 2 is enough, right?
2 is enough. I am also using.
Are you judging her?
I'm judging her. Absolutely, I'm judging her.
She is being judged.
Yeah, by Ronan.
She gets 2.
Anything else with her?
Yeah, she's just going to, back up, sit on the point.
Absolutely. Why
suck
wouldn't
up
she?
some cover.
Right. Sounds good. Loki's going to strike into Valkyrie. First off, for 5 dice. Let's see what I get. That's 4 with a crit.
That's good.
That's 5.
Alright. Valkyrie gets nothing, so she takes 5.
Okay, is she out?
No.
No.
Oh, she's got 1 on her already.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's out.
She's out. Okay. So the objective can go over to Loki. He's going to spend 1 power to pick it up.
Yep.
And he's going to gain 4 power back from the damage. I'll take the hammer, sir.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you very much. The next action for Loki is going to be an illusions on Black Dwarf. It is a mystic attack. I'm looking for some wilds here. Come on, wilds.
Nope.
I got 3 skulls and a crit.
Ah, crit's good.
Yeah. So 2, sir. 2.
Alright, Black Dwarf is, he's going to
Take 1. Cleanup wise, I scored 3 victory points. You scored 4 that turn. So you're sitting at 10. I'm sitting at 5. And then, yeah, everybody is as you see. Like that. All right, going into round number 3. What are you going to do, John?
Well, first I'm going to spend a point of power to take damage off Thor.
Is it really worth it?
Yeah, because I still have Odin's Blessing. And then Thor gets to go do something.
Sounds good.
It's probably going to be involving throwing people.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, John, so Thor's going to be your activation.
Yep. He's
Okay.
doing 4 Asgard for 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he is just going to come over between these 2
Okay.
fine gents, I think.
Yep.
And I guess I could... Do I want to 4 Asgard into that blasted raccoon? Or do I want to try and do something with Black Dwarf?
I am not sure.
I think we'll do the raccoon. It's tradition.
I will do 2 power from him, from Black Dwarf, to make Black Dwarf the target.
Okay. Black Dwarf is the target.
Yep.
Alright, so strike
Absolutely.
into Black Dwarf. We're looking at
4?
4.
Okay, Black Dwarf here. So he makes it 2 with a crit. So 2, so he's going to take 1.
Okay. That's fine. He's also staggered.
Yep. Gonna throw him next.
Yep, has to be away, so I'll just
Throw him in the building.
wing him into the building.
1 more damage.
There, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. And I am going to Cree Justice you Judgment on you as well.
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
All right, spending 3 power on Thor and a superpower. You're actually probably going to be... Oh, no, you're not.
Actually, no. I'm going to throw the truck.
Okay.
How tough? How many... Oh, Ronan's not really hurt, right?
Well, he has 3 damage on him.
Oh, he is kind of hurt.
He is kind of hurt.
He doesn't dodge super well.
No, he only has 3 physical defense.
Yeah, we'll throw a truck into Ronan.
Okay, so here we go. Ronan's dodge. He doesn't dodge any of them.
That's 5.
And that's, yeah, so he is dazed. He takes 3 damage from that, or gains 3 power. Then when an enemy effect would cause this character to be dazed or KO'd after the effect is resolved, make 1 attack targeting the enemy character.
Yep.
So he's going to move short.
Yep.
And he's just going to move. I don't even need to move short. I think I'm already in range 2 anyways.
You are, for sure.
And then he's going to use... let me see. I'll use Cree Justice on you.
Okay.
7 dice going into Thor.
Yep.
So that is 4.
Okay.
Okay. And I got a crit in there, so 5.
So the question is, do I want to use for our Odin's Blessing to only take 1?
That would leave you on 1?
Yes.
Okay. Or you just become dazed.
I have another action left, so I could actually still beat on Raccoon.
Sure
and that seems like a good plan.
Okay.
Beating on Raccoon is
Sounds
good
good.
fun.
They're smack into the raccoon now.
Yep.
For 2. Okay, so 1. So let's see what I can get. I take 1. He's going to be my next activation. It's going to be a 7 die mesmerize because of the hammer on Loki into Black Dwarf.
Yep.
All right, so that's 2, 4 with a crit in there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. 5 going into Black Dwarf.
Black Dwarf will reduce that to 3.
3?
And take 2.
Okay. And then I have a wild, so I get to move you your speed. Advance you is resolved. All characters within range 2 suffer 1 damage. So I'm going to move your speed with him as well.
Sure.
And he was advanced short all the way over there. You have 1 damage left on him now?
I do.
Sounds good. Up next, I'm going to do a Frost Blast from Loki all the way over here, hitting both of them as well. I'm going to do Black Dwarf first.
Correct choice.
It's 5 dice because of the hammer.
Yep.
So that's 2 crits. And it is an energy as well. So from the 2 crits, I get 3 successes on you, sir.
Yep, that'll get him.
Okay, so he's dazed.
Yep.
And then on Valkyrie as well. 5 dice going into her.
Okay.
So that's 2. 3. Oh, that's really good.
She'll take
So
one.
take 1, and she's also slowed as well. That is Loki's go. Tactics cards time. What are you doing, sir?
We're going to do some advanced R&D.
Okay.
We're going to move 1 point of power from Hela
Okay.
to Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Then we're going to use field dressing on Black Dwarf.
He's dazed.
That's field dressing removed.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was thinking patch up. But yes. So he has 1 health left.
He does.
Okay.
And then we'll activate Black Dwarf.
Sounds great. We forgot the 1 damage from on Valkyrie from the illusions effect from Black Dwarf. So so technically John didn't need to do the advanced R&D from Hela onto Valkyrie with that. So we're gonna sort of retro that and go from there.
Right.
Your activation then.
It's Black Dwarf.
Okay.
He does Enforced Oblivion. Moves his advance.
Yeah.
He comes basically back
to where he was. That's right. Yeah.
Enough. And then he does a brutal end into Star-Lord.
Into Star-Lord. Sounds good. 10 dice going into Star-Lord. Star-Lord, you got this, buddy. You got this.
He's fine. Obviously, he is...
That's a lot.
There's a couple crits in there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's going to be... oh, my.
Oh, my. Star-Lord, you need all crits here, buddy. No, you take off 1, so he's dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead. There, you got a lot there. So, yeah, he's done. Activate Rocket next. He's going to come over here. And he's going to try to do a Hydron Enforcer on Valkyrie. So it's 8 dice from over there.
Yep.
See what happens. All right. That's not bad. That's 4 onto her as well.
4.
Yep.
She'll take
3.
And she does not have.
Okay, so she's done.
Yep.
Okay, sounds great. And hold on 1 second. Before damage is dealt, characters within range 2 of the target suffer damage. Other enemy characters within range 2 suffer 1 damage and push short towards this character.
Well, he only has 1,
so he's out as well. Yeah. It's going to be your next activation.
Yeah, that
Sounds
point
great.
seems safe now, so she's going back.
And let's just moving on down and holding it.
Yeah,
excellent.
Just coming back and
why not, right?
Holding some points.
Sounds great. Dwarf is going to be my go. Getting rid of that. Actually, I gotta get rid of that. He is then going to move short. Moving short.
Yep.
Moving short.
Moving short.
Moving short. To be within range 2 of Ronan. And spending 4 of his 6 power to spend to do field dressing on Ronan. Is up next.
But first we're going to actually use advanced R&D.
Okay.
And we're going to take the power off of Koye because what is she going to do with it?
Absolutely.
We'll put 1 on Hela
Yeah.
and we'll put 1 on Black Dwarf.
Sounds great.
I can't.
I was going to say. Yeah.
I just know it's not on Okoye because why?
That's right.
Okay, and then Hela will do a claim soul into Ronan.
Sounds good. Well, it's mystical.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what happens.
She has a hammer, so this is a 7.
Ugh.
Crit.
So 2 plus 1 of those are crits.
Just 2.
Okay, so let's see what happens. I block 3.
Okay.
So he's good.
Alright, we'll do that again.
Sounds good.
Only this.
Doing that again, but spending 3 soul tokens this time.
Yep.
Yep.
Just
see what
make
happens.
sure it happens.
Yeah.
So this is 10.
Okay. That's a lot. It's a lot.
Ronan just needs to not be healthy.
Absolutely. That's better. Look at that, spiky as all heck, right?
And it's 10 dice. What do you want?
To roll all but 1 is as a success.
Yeah.
This is spin your dice. This game. I got 3 crits and a wild. I can't complain there.
Spikes, you defend spikes,
Well, I wouldn't say every time.
But not enough.
Well, that's not enough because he only has 1. So, but that's okay because it means I get to go over there and still smack her. So, he's gonna get 1 power out of that because he can only take 1 damage at this point in time.
Yep.
All right, spending 4 power to use Kree Justice to strike into Hela. Let's see what happens. All right, so that's not bad. That's 3 crits plus.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
5.
That seems effective.
Come on, that's 7 onto her.
Quite good. Block 2, take 5.
Yeah. Is she still alive?
She's barely alive.
And yeah, no other enemy characters within range, right? Okay, so she is also. Is there any stun and staggered? Stun and staggered on her as well.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so current score is 14-7 for John. Not looking good at this point in time. I need to get all the. And we're going into round 4. I will have first activation at this point in time. I'm going to activate Rocket first, I think, because he's in range to hit Hela with his shots, as well as Thor. They both have 1 stamina left. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm going to do a plasma shot into Hela. Come on, roll well! That's good. That's 4 with 2 crits. So 4. Okay.
Hela is dazed.
Okay, so I'll take a power from that. And then I think I'm going to do the exact same thing into Thor as well. So, yes. Thor. There we go. That's 3 with a crit. 4 on Thor as well.
4 on Thor.
Yeah.
Thor is also dazed.
Awesome. I'll take another power from Rocket with that one as well. Is up next.
Yeah, Okoye is going to continue in theme and run into a corner and hide.
Sounds good. Running back here.
Yeah.
Like so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she'll run all the way back here. She won't even climb on the building because that makes it too easy.
Sounds good. Loki's going to go. He's going to do a move, and he's just going to come around the other side here. Like so. Bam. And he's going to do an illusion. Actually, do I want to move?
I don't know that he can get that far.
Oh, okay. Well, I was eyeballing it, but yes.
I think you have to end within 2 of Black Dwarf, no matter where you go.
It's the illusion is going to be moving away is the hope, right? I'm actually debating. Actually, I'm not going to move him at all. Never mind. He is going to come back here. Go like that. Okay? And he is going to do an illusion on him using 3 of his 5 power at this point in time. Dice going into Black Dwarf there.
Yep.
So that is 4-5 with a 6, sorry. With a crit.
It's pretty good.
So 6 going into him.
Block 1.
So you'll
5,
take 4. Sounds good. And I get to move him his speed. Okay. And he's just going to advance down this way. His speed. Like so. Alright, so Black Dwarf, at this point in time, I think will be my next activation.
Okay.
Scratch that, it's not Black Dwarf, it's Ronan. He's going to interact with that, pick that up. Yeah. Alright, and then he's going to move down here, like so. And then he's going to do another move.
Yep.
Just to hold this as well.
Okay.
So. Like that. Wow. Sorry, that was Rocket's thing. Black Dwarf.
Yeah, he comes back.
Yeah.
Then he comes back again, stands on the point, and throws Loki off the point.
Okay.
4 power.
Yeah.
Bye.
Sounds good. like so. Doesn't really matter at this point in time what happens, but I'm going to try my best. He's going to move over here. I'm going to do the exact same thing. And then he's going to do a second move over here. Black Dwarf meet Black Dwarf. And he's going to throw you down here.
All right.
All right. Using his 3 power to throw you.
Yep. Fair
Just into the building.
Right.
So you take a point of damage, sir.
Boink.
All right, cleanup phase. We're going in round 5 now, and I'm sitting at 11 victory points. You're sitting at 15. There is a 4-point spread here. You do have characters that can do things, though, again, which is good, and you do have first activation, which is also very good. So we'll come back with round 1 activations in 1 second. Our Black Dwarf is going to be your first activation.
Yep.
Sounds great.
Does he even need to move? He probably does. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So he needs to get on the point anyway,
Okay.
just to make you deal with it.
Absolutely.
So he is going to come stand on this point.
Yep.
He is going to take a regular swing at
Black
your
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Sounds good. So a 6-die attack.
Yep.
Okay. That's pretty good. You rolled 7 dice there.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's probably why I was pretty good. It's not
3.
good, but it's fine. 3.
Average, I guess. I block 1, so he's going to take 2.
Yep. Key.
All right, paying the 4 power to throw my Black Dwarf.
Yeah.
Throwing
we'll
into
just throw
Rocket.
him into Rocket.
Okay.
See how Rocket dodges.
Sounds good. Come on, Rocket. You got this. Yeah, it's a whole lot of damage coming your way. You need all crits, and even then, yeah, you need all crits, and then successes after that. So no, you're dazed. Going to be using Ronan next. I'm going to take 3 damage with Ronan used no matter the cost. And I'm going to be using Cree Justice. So I'm only going to take 2 damage actually on him instead of 3. Because I can still do it again. And it's the least amount of damage. So it's going to be 9 dice because of the hammer.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
dice.
9. Going into Thor.
Yep.
So, well, that's not good. That's 2.
2.
2.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm fine.
Okay, that's cool. Gonna be doing that again. Let's see if I can roll any better here. Come on. Thor has no damage on him, so I had to do something.
Yep.
Using 4 power this time to do that. So,
Crit.
yeah. So that's 4, 5 plus a crit. Not enough still, but that's okay. So 5.
I'll take 4.
4. Yep. And you are staggered and stunned. Well, I think that is honestly game, because I made it go 1 more round, but there is nothing that I can do. I had to try to deal with Thor, can't. Deal with him, and deal with Hela, score all those points, and then maybe we would tie if you didn't move on the objective, but you would still move on the objective anyways, I think, to get that extra point. So yeah, we're just going to call it there. We'll come back with the after action report next. Here we are with the after action report. You just saw the match between John and I and your Asgards again, and my Guardians again. It was like a 16 or 17. It would have been probably 17 to like maybe 15
or so, yeah.
So pretty close points wise at the end, but it would have been that's it. But like, first while it was just like I would roll crap, and then you would roll amazingly well. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Towards the end, it started swinging back a little bit in my favor. That last roll with Ronan, mind you, was not good. So.
Yeah, but there were definitely some spiky dice at the start.
Oh my gosh,
I think being able to grab both of those middle hammers at the start was a huge advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, that was basically the point difference right there, and then some.
Yeah, well, because I didn't have a guy on this side of the board that would be able to go around, you know, because it's size 5 building, right? So, and I couldn't have reached it at that point in time. Yeah. You're right by saying I could have put Star-Lord over there, but I didn't set him over there, right?
But
so,
I think in the future you really want to set up so you can threaten both hammers in case your opponent grabs the one you were hoping for.
Yeah. So,
And of course, Okoye was the MVP by never making an attack.
not doing anything except hiding, right?
Yep.
So, and I don't know. For me, Ronan is still,
Yeah,
he's the star.
Real good.
He's amazing. I've used him twice, and I think he does great stuff.
Ronan, very powerful. Black Dwarf, totally worth his 4 threat.
I agree with you as well. I Black Dwarf is super good.
Yeah,
like, just takes a ton of damage, constant threat in your face. You know what I mean? And it's just
every now and then it's like, you need work done. All right, here's 10 dice.
That's
what
right.
are you going to do about that?
That's right. That's exactly it. So in 10 dice, you're doing something.
Yep.
Like, absolutely doing something. So it was fantastic. I'm loving Black Dwarf. I'm loving Ronan. I want to try Drax again, but I didn't want to use the same list as last time, if you know what I mean. And so that's why I dropped him and threw Loki in there.
Yep.
Loki's just a fun, pain-in-the-butt character, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he does... he did well, in all honesty, dealing with Valkyrie and Black Dwarf as well.
Mean,
so
he's a guy who nobody actually wants to try and kill.
Because it makes it worse for you in the long run.
Yeah,
so.
he's even worse if he flips over, and he is hard to flip.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he doesn't do a whole lot of damage. He's just a thorn in your side every turn.
Well, he did enough, though, to kill Valkyrie, and he did enough to also daze Black Dwarf, right? Yep. Because of the illusions, and he had a hammer once Valkyrie died as well.
The hammer definitely helps him a lot.
Oh, huge, because he had 7 dice.
Yeah.
7 dice, which is huge. So, Star-Lord... Rocket's doing better compared to the last few times.
When somebody doesn't kill him on the first turn, he does a lot better.
Right? Star-Lord is, when Star-Lord gets going, he is great when he has the Power Stone to do the full auto at least every turn. That's absolutely fantastic. But when he starts going with this full auto, he does well.
Oh, yeah.
Still not feeling the... leadership ability. It's hard, you know what I mean? It's when do you choose to go and take those tactics cards and go from there?
It's a huge cost to use it, and there's no guarantee you need it.
That's right, and that's the thing is for me, I'm like okay, so I'm gonna use patch up when I can.
Yep.
I'm gonna use. Well, especially with Ronan, field dressing is amazing.
It's ridiculous.
You know what I mean? He does his actions, gets KO'd, somebody walks over and is like, no, up you get, do it again. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then hopefully he takes somebody out. Plus, he's getting damage or power every time he does it. And Brace is always good. I guess I didn't need to go for Brace, but then I'm rolling more, you know what I mean, for that throwing damage and such.
Against Thor and Black Dwarf, you have to have Brace.
If you look at our games, since Thor has came out, you have not played him yet. So just because that's your roster that you bring all the time, right? And so and it's not changed all that much. So it's I know I'm gonna need Brace for impact in my list, and it's not gonna get wasted.
Nope, you can't throw that card away.
Now, mind you, these rerolls do you can use them on dodges and you can use them on defense and attacks, and 1 token rerolls.
But your opponent knows you have them, and it's if there's a different target, maybe I pick a different target.
That's it. So I'm just if it was I said in the last time we were in the last match, at the end of the last match, if it was more like Wakanda, I get it. I get why they have it this way for the theme of it, because it makes sense. Just gonna wing it, you know what I mean? But I just haven't been able to sort of there's times where I'm do I do it? And then I'm no. I need these cards. I was looking at patch up, and I'm I would have been able to heal my own Black Dwarf eventually, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff
the thing is, it's only going to get worse as more tactics cards come out. There's going to be more you want to take and less room to throw them away.
That's exactly it. So I don't see me, in all honesty, I think it's now 4 games that I've used the Guardians, I don't see me using their leadership ability all that much.
No.
I think it will be very minimal, because I have a plan with those tactics cards, you know what I mean? Like I said, so but it's all situational, all of it. So anyhow, John, that's a good chat. I appreciate it, dude. Guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, check out the Patreon link in the video description of the video down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.